Hello, my name's Kevin Cox. My family and I operate TST Farms near Brazil, Indiana, and I'm a proud AgriGold Platinum partner. Well, I grew up on the family farm. My wife and I got married in 1982, began our farming career then. We farmed on our own since 1982, and today we farm in 3 counties, raising corn, soybeans, wheat, and cattle. One of the things that I appreciate about having Brenda on the farm is the fact that she didn't grow up on the farm. And so she doesn't have that background and that experience from that, but she brings a different perspective to the operation. So anytime that I make any kind of major decision on the farm, I always bounce it off of her because she has a different take on things. And so as the operation has grown over the years and we've purchased land and we've expanded our operation and we went into other ventures along the way, her disconnect from the farm growing up has been a tremendous value to the operation as we've grown. Today I serve on the Farm Credit Board of Directors and serve as the chairman of the board of that. And so it takes a lot of our time, away from the farm. Brenda, she travels with me and goes to a lot of those meetings with me. It leaves Trent here on the farm by himself a lot, and so it was my goal whenever I was asked to run for this position. My goal was to see him take that next step in leadership on our farm operation. I see a lot of operations where the dad is 50, 60, 70 years old and still making all the decisions and the day-to-day operation, and I didn't want to see that for our operation. And so this forces me to be gone, and it has allowed him to make that step and to step up and take over more of the management decisions and the day-to-day process and running the operation.
It's been a pretty amazing experience. It's been most people don't get the opportunity to do what I get to do for a living every day. It's been pretty challenging at times. Working with family has its ups and downs, but at the end of the day, you're out feeding the world, working with your family at the same time. Hopefully I've got a kid now and I've got another boy on the way, and hopefully I'll be able to bring them back into it and keep the tradition alive.
Some of the things that we put into practice, this is our 13th crop on 20-inch rows. So we went to narrow row corn and beans. We've done that to be able to increase our populations on our corn. And so we've seen very good results from that. Been very pleased with that decision. We also have implemented all variable rate technology for our seeding. We variable rate all of our nitrogen applications, fertilizer applications, lime applications. So through extensive grid sampling on our soil samples, we're trying to write a prescription for all of our fertility, all of our seeding then for each acre to try to optimize the maximum yield potential for every acre. One thing that is very important to us as a family and as an operation is that we have been instilled into us from the very beginning in the fact of treating every acre like you own it. My dad used to say, is farm every acre as though your grandma owns it. So everything that we do, we try to ensure that we're doing the best that we can to be good stewards of the farms that we tend. And so we focus on that in every decision that we make. In today's agriculture, we face many risks. As we look at the future and we understand the potential risks that are out there, by working with AgriGold for the last 30 years, we've been able to increase our yields. We've been able to minimize the risk as much as possible. And by utilizing the agronomy team that's there, that's a resource that's available to us, that partnership that we have with them has allowed us the opportunity to have greater yields, to increase the performance of every acre that we farm, and has been a huge portion of our success.